The ship shook as it fell through the thick clouds. Alarms screamed inside the small vessel. Jack pulled at the straps across his chest and looked over at Lisa. Her face was tight with fear but steady. Outside the cracked window, the ground rushed closer. They hit hard. Metal groaned. Parts of the ship tore away. Smoke filled the cabin. Then silence. Jack pushed open the emergency hatch. Heat and dust hit his face. He crawled out first and pulled Lisa after him. They were on a strange moon, one that wasn't on any map. The landscape was wide and flat. Silver sand stretched in all directions. Broken shapes poked from the ground like bones. They looked like machines, but not made by human hands. Seemed to be sleeping. Jack checked his gear. The radio was dead. Their power core was broken. Lisa pointed toward a large shape half buried nearby. It looked like a tower or maybe a machine. They walked to it. Its surface was rough and cold, like stone mixed with metal. Lisa brushed sand from a strange panel. The panel lit up. A voice came from deep inside. It was slow and broken. "Do it again, human. Insert your long limb." Jack looked at Lisa. She gave a slow nod. He placed his hand on the panel. A soft click followed. A part of the machine opened. Lights came on across the field. More machines woke up. They rose from the sand. None moved fast. They just turned to look at Jack. One machine rolled forward. It was tall and thin with many arms. Its voice was dry. "You are the key. We have waited. Do it again." Jack pulled back. He looked down at his arm. Nothing had happened to him. No pain, no change. He looked at Lisa again. Her hand hovered near her tool belt. She was ready if things went bad. "What do you want me to do?" Jack asked. "Insert your limb," the machine said again. Jack stepped forward, placed his arm into the slot. The machine clicked and buzzed. More machines lit up in the distance. Something big moved under the sand. Lisa backed up, her eyes wide. "Jack, something is waking up," she said. The ground rumbled. A round shape lifted from the sand. It was a door, wide and smooth. The machines moved to the side, making space. Jack pulled his arm free. The voice spoke again. "You are the first. You must open the rest." Lisa took out her scanner. The readings were strange. The machines were part metal, part flesh. They were alive in some way, but not fully. She had never seen anything like it. "Jack, these machines, they're not just machines, they're alive, part of something old." Jack nodded slowly. He looked around. The sky above was pale and had no stars. This moon was hidden, forgotten, until now. "We should get the beacon working," Lisa said. "Someone needs to find us. If they do, they'll find more than just us," Jack said. "They'll find all this." He looked at the machine that spoke first. It stood still now, waiting. Jack stepped closer. Lit up again. "Do it again, human. Insert your long limb." Jack sighed. "I guess it means me." He touched the panel again. Something far away let out a deep hum. The machines turned in unison. Sand shifted as more shapes rose from below. Towers, doors, lights. It was not just one machine. It was a whole network. Lisa took a deep breath. "What have we found here?" "I don't know," Jack said, watching the ground move. "But I think it was waiting for us." The machine spoke one more time. "Only humans. Only the long limb. Do it again." Jack looked at his hand. Then at Lisa. "We're not just lost. We're part of something now." And all around them, the machines began to glow. Jack sat on a rock near the edge of the crash site. His hand still tingled from the last time he touched the machine, looked across the sand at the strange towers, now standing tall. They were not there before. Lisa walked up behind him with a small scanner in her hand. "It's not just one machine," she said. "They're all linked. Every time you touch one, more of them wake up." Jack looked down at his hand. "Why me?" "Your body matches something they were built to respond to," Lisa answered. "Maybe not just you? Maybe all humans." Jack stood and walked back to the nearest machine, the one that first spoke. It stood quiet, but when he came close, its lights blinked. "Do it again, human," it said. "Inked your long limb." Jack reached out and touched the panel. More lights came on. A new machine rose from the sand. It looked like a sphere with legs. It clicked and scanned him. Then it spoke in the same slow voice. "You are correct, Shape. You carry the key. The key must turn again." Lisa moved closer. "I think you were some kind of key. Maybe their creators looked like you. Do they want me to fix them or control them?" Jack asked. "Maybe both," Lisa said. "But they're not just machines. I checked the readings. They have some kind of cells, organic parts. They're alive in a strange way." Jack touched the sphere. It opened, revealing a smooth panel with more symbols. He placed his hand on it. A beam of light shot into the sky. The machines all turned to face the light. Then they bowed. "What did you do?" Lisa whispered. "I think I told them to wake up," Jack said. The machines began to move in lines. They formed a path through the sand. Jack followed, and Lisa walked beside him. Ahead was a new shape in the ground. It looked like a large door. The machine stopped before it. "You must enter," one said. "We remember the touch. We remember the limb. You are the one." Jack looked at Lisa. "Stay close." They stepped through the door. Inside, the air was cold. Lights turned on as they moved. Walls were smooth and covered in carvings. They showed figures that looked like humans, but taller, thinner. "This is their past," Lisa said. "These are the ones who made the machines. They look almost like us." "Maybe we are related to them," Jack said. At the end of the hall was a round room. In the center was a large table with strange holes and wires. A chair rose from the floor. One machine stood beside it. "You must sit, must connect, you must guide." Jack sat in the chair, wires wrapped around his arms. A screen lit up before him. It showed stars, moons, ships. He moved his fingers and the stars shifted. "It's a control system," Lisa said. "You're inside their network now." Jack moved one star closer. A soft hum came from the walls. A voice spoke from deep inside. "We were left alone. The war took the makers. They made us to wait. You are like them. We serve you now." Jack looked at the screen. He touched one star. It lit up and showed another world filled with machines. "There are more of these?" he asked. "Yes. You must find them. You must guide us. You must open the rest." Jack pulled back. The screen went dark. The wires let go of him. He stood. "We're part of this now," he said. "They see us as leaders." Lisa nodded. "And there are more like this out there, maybe across the galaxy." As they stepped back outside, the machines were waiting. They stood in perfect lines. One stepped forward and bowed. "Do it again, human. Insert your long limb. Guide us once more." Jack looked at the stars above. They had no way off the moon yet. But now they had a purpose. They were not just survivors. They were the ones the machines had been waiting for. "We're not done," he said. "This is just the start." And the machines began to move again, ready to serve. Jack woke up to the sound of grinding metal, sat up and looked out over the sand. The machines were working, digging, building, moving in lines. Towers had grown taller. New machines had appeared from under the ground. It felt like a city was waking up. Lisa walked toward him. She looked tired but alert. She held the scanner in one hand. "Jack, we have a problem," she said. "A ship entered orbit. It's not one of ours." Jack stood fast. "How long until it lands? Maybe 1 hour?" Lisa said. "They're scanning the surface. If they land here, they'll see all this." Jack looked at the machines. They stood still now, waiting for his next command. The tall one who first spoke stepped forward. "Do you wish to hide it?" asked. "Can you hide all of this?" Jack asked. "Yes, we have done it before. We can do it again, we serve." Jack looked at Lisa. "Do it." The machine gave a signal. Towers sank into the sand. Lights went dark. Machines lowered themselves into holes. In a few minutes, the whole field looked like empty desert. Jack and Lisa stood alone beside the broken ship. Then the sound of another ship grew louder. It landed close. The ramp dropped. 4 aliens stepped out. They were tall, gray-skinned, and covered in armor. One held a device and scanned the area. "This place is not on star maps," one said. "Strange energy was here," said another. "Now it is gone." Jack stepped forward. "Our ship crashed. We sent no signal. We're just trying to survive." The aliens looked at him. Their eyes were small and sharp. "What did you find here?" one asked. "Nothing but sand and broken metal," Jack said. "Our radio is dead. We've been trying to fix it." The alien scanned again and turned to the others. "Keep searching. Dig if you must." They began to spread out. One moved toward the hidden door under the sand. Before he could touch it, the tall machine rose up fast and grabbed him. Jack shouted, "No, wait, stop." The machine froze, holding the alien in the air. "They are not the key," it said. "They are not allowed." The other aliens drew weapons. Lisa ran to Jack. "Jack, tell it to stop." "Put him down," Jack said. The machine obeyed. The alien dropped and rolled back. "What is this place?" the leader shouted. "What are you hiding?" Jack took a step forward. "We didn't build it. They were here before us. They woke up when we came. They think I'm one of their makers." The alien looked around. Machines now stood in the open. The towers rose again. The ground shook. More machines appeared. It was no longer possible to hide. "You control them?" the alien asked. "They follow my commands," Jack said, "but I don't control them like slaves. They choose to listen." The alien raised his weapon. "This power is not for humans alone. We will take it." Jack touched the panel on the nearest machine. It lit up bright. All machines turned toward the aliens. "I don't want to fight," Jack said, "but if you try to take this, they will stop you." Lisa stepped beside him. "This isn't just a machine base. It's a legacy. Something left behind for someone like us." The alien leader hesitated, then lowered his weapon. "We will report this to our command," he said. "They will decide what happens next." The aliens backed away and returned to their ship. It lifted into the sky and vanished. Jack let out a breath. The machines lowered their arms. "You protected us," one machine said. "You chose peace. This is good." Lisa looked at the tall tower now fully above the sand. "Jack, this place is only one part. The map you saw before showed more like this." "I know," Jack said. "They'll come back. Others will come too. We need to be ready." "We will build," the machine said. "We will prepare. You are the guide. You are the one. Do it again, human. Insert your long limb." Jack placed his hand on the panel once more. The tower glowed bright. From deep below, something larger began to rise. This was only the beginning. The ship moved fast through the black sky. Stars passed like quiet watchers. Jack sat in the chair, eyes on the glowing map. Lisa stood beside him, looking at the next target. It was marked in red. The machines had called it the second key. "How long until we get there?" Lisa asked. "Not long now," Jack said. "This ship bends space. We'll be there soon." The ship slowed and dropped from the jump. A world appeared before them. The surface was dark, with large cracks like deep scars. No cities, no lights, only silence. "No signal from the ground," Lisa said. "But the machines said this world holds the second key." "Then we land," Jack said. The ship entered the sky. Winds howled. The land below was broken and rough. Old towers stood in ruins. Machines lay in pieces. Nothing moved. "What happened here?" Lisa asked. Jack shook his head. "Maybe they lost the war, or maybe no one ever came to wake them." The ship landed near a tall, broken tower. They stepped outside. The air was thin, but still safe. Dust blew across the ground. Jack walked toward the tower. Lisa followed, scanning the area. He entered through a cracked wall. Inside, it was dark. Jack touched a panel. Nothing happened. "No power," Lisa said. "We might be too late." Jack moved deeper. He found a chamber like the one on the last moon. A round table sat in the center. Broken wires hung from the ceiling. "We need to fix this," Jack said. "Maybe the machines still sleep. Maybe they just need a sign." He placed his hand on the table. For a moment, nothing happened. Then a weak light flickered. A voice spoke, slow and broken. "Long time, silent. Guy, no key." Lisa ran a wire from her pack to the control wall. "We'll give it a power boost." "Try again." Jack touched the table again. Light spread across the room. Machines along the walls stood tall. One by one, their eyes glowed red, then turned blue. "You have returned," one said. "We thought you lost." "We are here to wake you," Jack said. "You are part of the network." The others are waiting. You hold the first key, the machine said. The second key is here. It must be joined. Lisa looked around. What is the second key? A wall opened. Its inside stood a figure, tall and silent. It was not human. It looked like the makers in the carvings. Its eyes were closed. Wires connected it to the chamber. This is the second key, the machine said. A living core. It was made to join with the first. Jack stepped closer. Is it alive? It sleeps. It waits for your touch. Jack reached out. His hand touched the figure's chest. Light passed between them. The figure's eyes opened. They were deep and bright. I see you, it said. You are not the same, but close. You carry the path. I came to wake you, Jack said. We need your help. Others will come. They will try to take this. We must protect it. Then we will join, the figure said. I will guide the lost. You will lead the new. Lisa watched as the machines moved in lines again. They began to rebuild the tower. Power came back to the halls. Screens lit up with new maps. The second key will link to the network, the machine said. Now we are too. More will follow. Jack and Lisa walked back to the ship with the living core beside them. The ground behind them glowed with power. The planet had life again. What now? Lisa asked. We find the rest, Jack said. We connect them all. We build what was lost. As they entered the ship, the machines bowed. The voice returned once more. Do it again, human. Insert your long limb. Guide the stars. Jack smiled. One more time, then. The ship rose. The map showed new stars. More keys. More voices waiting. And across the galaxy, the machines began to wake. Jack stood in front of the tower. It was taller now, reaching far into the sky. Machines moved around it, building and digging. The ground shook every few minutes. The network under the sand was waking up more each day. Lisa walked beside Jack, holding her scanner. Her screen was full of strange symbols and moving lights. Whatever's under there, it's huge, she said. Bigger than we thought. Maybe a ship? Maybe a control center. They said it was left after a war, Jack replied. Maybe this place was their last hope. One of the machines approached. Its body was flat and wide, with a long neck. It bent toward Jack. They've unlocked another level, it said. The map room is open. Come, see the path. Jack and Lisa followed the machine. As they walked into the tower through a new door. Inside, lights turned on one by one. Walls glowed with colors. They reached a wide room with a round table in the center. Above it, a floating map showed stars and lines connecting them. This is a travel map, Lisa said. Each line is a path to another site. These dots, ... These are like this place. Other machine worlds. Jack stepped closer. He touched one glowing dot. The map zoomed in. It showed a planet with machines and towers like the ones here. They're all waiting, Jack said. I'm waiting for someone to come. Someone like us. You must go, the machine said. Must wake the rest.
We're not made to stay silent.
We were made to build, to protect, to grow. You are the guide. Jack turned to Lisa. We don't even have a working ship. How can we reach them? You do now, the machine said. The ground shook again. Walls moved, revealing stairs going deep underground. Jack and Lisa followed. The air grew cooler. Lights turned on as they walked. Finally, they reached a chamber. In the center was a large vessel, smooth and silver. This is your ship, the machine said. It was kept safe. It knows you. It will answer your touch. Jack stepped forward. He placed his hand on the side of the ship. Lights came on across its surface. The door opened. A ramp lowered. It works, Lisa said. It's alive like the rest of them. Inside, the ship was empty but clean. Symbols moved on the walls. A voice spoke softly. Key recognized. Path ready. Enter your command. Jack sat in the main chair. It wrapped around him. A screen appeared before his eyes. It showed the map again, but this time, it was linked to the ship's systems. It's connected, Jack said. The map, the machines, the ship. It's all one system. Lisa stood beside him. We can reach the others now. Bring them back. Rebuild what was lost. You must go, the machine said. Others will come to take. You must go first. You must prepare the way. Jack looked at the map. There were many points, many stars. He picked the closest one. We'll start here, he said. It is the right place, the machine replied. It holds the second key. You must bring it back. Lisa placed her hand on the control wall. It lit up under her touch. Even the ship responds to both of us, she said. Maybe we're both part of the key. Jack nodded. Then we do this together. They walked back outside. The machines had formed a wide circle. They made no sound. They only watched. The tall machine stepped forward. You are the guide. You are the key. We follow. We wait. Do it again, human. Insert your long limb. Jack touched the panel one last time. The ship's engines came to life. The ground lifted slightly. Sand flew around them. This world is awake now, Lisa said. We gave it life again. Now we give it purpose, Jack said. The ship rose into the sky. The machines below watched in silence. Jack and Lisa were no longer just survivors. They were now part of something greater. And far ahead, other machines waited for the return of the key.